Hi.
Oh, it's working.
It worked.
So we're making this today. It's Marcy and Jack from Gelt, of course, and we're really addressing this to our existing borrowers and really mortgage brokers of our borrowers.
Right.
You know, currently, I don't know if we're officially in a recession or not. I don't know. I'll let the government decide. But
Well, we
we're
all know.
we're in a recession.
Yeah, and we all know
The prices are going up.
high.
Interest rates are going up.
Yes.
We want our borrowers and mortgage brokers to know that we're not a huge company. You know, there's 12 people in the office. We know every loan. We work with our borrowers. If our borrowers are hurting, we're hurting. We really need our borrowers to be successful, and we want to work with them. So if our borrowers can't afford the payment, or if so a couple scenarios how we work. Let's talk about how we work with our borrowers.
Okay.
One is,
Well, we always have open communication. I mean, that is the most important.
you can always
issue.
get us on the phone.
And you know, it does leave us, and it goes to our servicing department after the loan closes. But you always can call myself
Our servicing
or Dad.
department is
It's
in this
here.
office, and the people work for us. We know them,
Yes,
they know us,
yes.
and Marcy oversees them.
Yes. So bottom line is that if someone's having an issue, we want to hear about
So
your issue.
a couple issues could be
You know?
is they have a balloon and they can't pay us off by the,
Right.
by the balloon date. Simple solution. Call us. We'll extend your loan.
Right.
Not a problem. Even though we're a short-term lender and most of our deals are a year or 2 years, I think we have, I don't know the number, 42 or 43 deals on the books. More than 15 years. More than 15 years. So we'll give you a 3-year extension, a 6-month extension, a 3-month extension, a 5-year extension.
We work with you whatever you
Not
need.
a problem.
Yeah.
What other issues that they have? Some rehabs, they run short.
They run short.
Here's the reality of it. When you do a rehab, if your deal is a rehab, it's always going to be double the amount of time, and it's always going to be
Always goes
a
over.
fortune. We have a deal now in Chicago. The guy's a great guy. He's been on the books for 2 years. He can't get the city to approve the plans.
Yeah, he had problems with permits. Every phase of rehab, requires inspections. He's just had, it's been issues.
It's terrible. I feel
It's
terrible
bad.
for me. This guy was approved with the SBA. He's a small business,
Yeah.
and not for his fault, but we extend him. It's not a problem. We work with them. Another thing is, look, we know.
Well, we need to talk about the rates.
Let's talk about the rates.
We gotta talk about the rates. I mean, they've gone up historically high in 1 year. Okay.
I think it's the highest.
The highest.
Yeah, we work with our borrowers.
Yeah.
You know, Marcy and I had a great call. I thought a great call with a borrower of ours. He owned
It's owner-occupied business.
It's a local restaurant. It's like a hamburger joint. The guy's had it, and the guy tells me he's 59, 60, he's about my age. He's had it for 19 years. He thinks this is going to be his retirement. He fell behind, I think 2 or 3 months. And the guy was so scared that he was going to lose the property. And his payment went up a little bit by about $400 or $500. I don't want to say a little bit.
That's a lot for that.
A lot,
for
$400 or $500
someone,
a month. Within 10 minutes of us speaking to him, we said, I'll tell you what, keep the payment we said, what can you afford? He gave us a figure. We said, I'll tell you what,
okay.
no problem.
Yeah.
What we'll do is we'll reset the payment to, I think we said starting December for the next 4 months, and we'll revisit it. So we have a lot of flexibility. We're going to get calls from every borrower we have wanting the payments to be 58 cents. It has to make sense.
It has to make sense. And
Yeah.
listen, I mean, obviously we're not waiving the difference. We're putting it on the payoff, but we are going to work with you to get through this because everyone is feeling this.
This borrower who we spoke to, Marcy, of course, happened to step out when this borrower choked up. He got so
Very
emotional because he
It is
thought this was
emotional.
going to. He puts his. This guy works 24/7. He puts it. He goes to bed. He sleeps it. He eats it. He thinks about it. He's in the shower thinking about business, and he was scared that we were going to take a tough approach and work with and not
try to take his property back.
And that's not the case.
No.
He literally started to tear up when I told him, when I said, how much can you afford? He said the amount. I said, okay, no problem. And he literally was so thankful and so grateful to us. And if borrowers call us, we work with them. 99% of the time we work with them. It's when, unfortunately, sometimes...
But then there's some borrowers, Jack, that just go silent.
I know. It's a big mistake.
Why?
It's always...
Why?
I don't know.
They go silent?
I think people put their head under the pillow,
I
or
don't
what's the
know.
expression, their head in the sand.
I mean, I will
And-
tell you, the thing is, though, we're not going to go away. So, not communicating and being silent,
Isn't
that's
good.
not an option.
Not good.
It's
And,
not
and
an
it's
option.
always, it's
It's a
sad
bad outcome.
because when borrowers go silent
Yeah.
and they run from the problems, the problems compound.
It
But-
just gets worse and
So
worse.
yeah. So I guess the bottom line is, if you're a borrower of ours or you're a mortgage broker and there's an issue, any issue at all, call us and let us know. We listen to it. We just had another one. I don't want to give the name, but it's a hotel in Branson. It's the third time we've extended a guy. It was
Yeah.
supposed to close 2 other
And
times.
they never did.
Whatever.
Yeah.
He sends in an email, I forget, the day before Christmas or whatever. Oh, the deal's not going to close. I need an extension. Not a problem.
Give 'em an extension.
The bottom line is, we try to be a small, family-friendly company. If you're a borrower or a mortgage broker, we want to work with you. Again, that doesn't mean, don't misunderstand me, I don't want someone to go to court and we didn't work with them, we didn't do this. We can't work with everyone in every situation. But
at least if there's open communication,
we can always come
we
up
need
with something.
communication.
We can always
Yes.
come, through COVID, we can look back now
Yeah.
and say hindsight. We didn't have one borrower go into foreclosure or go into legal during COVID.
We worked with everyone.
Because of their fault. We had one borrower who it got a little tough because what he did was he went to a lawyer right away and he didn't reach out to us. He basically
Took it in his own
hands.
hands.
But we had a guy, I don't know if you remember the guy, forget his name. He was in Atlanta. He had a car wash and a car rental place outside the Atlanta airport. No one's traveling, no one's renting cars, no one's getting in the car
and no
wash.
one was getting car wash.
We
So,
worked with him.
yeah.
I think he didn't make a payment for whatever it was, but we're incredibly flexible. Call us. Don't put your head in the sand. And to those people, there's nothing wrong with, I just want to give a personal statement. Look, I lived through the crash of 08 to 011. It was terrible. You can't, and I didn't put my head in the sand. I worked on problems. I had tons of problems. I had more problems than you could believe. I had more problems than it felt like anyone in the world. But you know what? Every day you have to put one foot in front of the other and deal with the problems, and you'll work it out. So we're here as a company to work with you.
Yes. Anytime we'll talk it out. We literally try every single day to be kind. I know that sounds crazy in this business because we could be called hard money lenders, but we really do try to work with our borrowers.
We're opportunistic lenders. You
Yeah.
know what people say that? We help people.
We do. I mean,
Our
especially
borrowers are so.
yeah.
we're-
I mean, we give people opportunity they would not get
They're
somewhere
coming
else.
us for 2 reasons. One, they're making money with our money that
Yeah.
other people said no,
Mhm.
or 2, they're in trouble and we help them out.
Right.
And they're very grateful. We have fantastic.
Or 3, which we've been doing a lot of, is like that people in a different situation have 1031 funds that they have to reinvest.
They need money quick.
They need money quick, and we are there to
Well,
answer that
They're
solution.
using our money to make money with it.
Right.
We just closed a $4.3 million deal. Anyway, so I hope the message our borrowers and brokers get is we are here to work with you.
Right.
Don't stick your head in the sand. Even if you think you have a problem coming up in 6 months, let us know. Communicate with us a lot.
Right.
Communicate with us often. We love to hear from our borrowers and mortgage brokers.
That's
How we
it.
do?
Great. Happy New Year again.
Happy New Year. Remember, when your bank says no, we say yes. Check us out at geltfinancial.com and call us anytime at 561-221-0900.
103, extension 103.
103. Have a fantastic day.
Bye.